From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Check, check. Fresno. Yellow.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way. Tyreek Hill, 71 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
On first down, Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll run it. Now look out, Rodgers. Lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Well, it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Mahomes again.
Let's go.
Trying to
to
find
the
his tight end,
house.
Kelsey,
Let's
and it's
go.
intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Taking it right down Broadway. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the Packer offense coming on. They'll be asked to go for 2.
Playing Call of Duty. My nigga Black just bought a Rollie. He can't even go nowhere. You met a fire's going. You know that shit in the air. I don't know who city watch right now, but say a prayer. 700 people died in one day, man, say a prayer. They say that he killed it. How the fuck they know? What about the places that's always called? They give and take.
Get 300. Get 300.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Let's get it.
My kids ain't thought about touring. I'm making my business out with my performance. Every day we live, and never get bored. How you going to stolen cars, hopping out?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
There you go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they'll get this one down near the 20. Session. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pad. He's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Zadarius Smith in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. Or maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. This complete to Jones. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st down, Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Going deep here for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. Working from the gun. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Mahomes now on 1st down. That one complete to Hill. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
I destroyed her.
Going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, a gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 28 yards. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, two-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Rodgers now on third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 48 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. A good pickup there at 22. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Second down and goal. Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but now it's third and goal.
And now offensively it's third and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They're able to hold them to 3 there, and that leads to a fourth and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes throws, can't get away, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means it had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's taken down inside the... and it moves the chains.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he will get this. Green Bay. Aaron Jones. 28 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'm going back. Yellow. Back to you.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Going deep here for Watkins. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Jones has it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And to the 12, that's where it's...
Fumble, I scared.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to sling this deep down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off right around the 43. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they thought.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 14, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100-1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh, my God.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I'm good.
Much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And all the Chiefs have it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Zadarius Smith. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it.
This offensive line flat out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 47.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. He's going to let it fly. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 36 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Again, it's Williams. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 34. The 20. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
dangerGang17 on YouTube. I'm one of the best Madden players. They feel it every time.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw. Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it's going to lines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour.